So, hey guys, today we are doing another character spotlight video. Today we are looking at the poor, sad and sickly looking orphan siblings, Patches and poor Violet. They are quite tragic characters, two children abandoned by their mother. Today it's a bit different because we're doing a 2-in-1, but they're always seen together so it's not much of an issue. They both appear in Miracle on Evergreen Terrace, or first appear in that episode, where they visit Bart after he lies to everyone about what happened with the burning of the Christmas tree and the presents. Patches explains his story made all the kids at the orphanage so sad, so they give him $1 that they are saving. Oof. Violet then says, "God bless you, Bart," and says she would kiss him, but she's far too sick to. Later, they are seen watching the news from a store, seeing that they'd been lied to, but they are shooed away by the clerk, telling them to come back when they have some parents. Wow, harsh. In I'm Going to Praiseland, after the Mod statue Miracle, Mod suggests that they give money to the orphanage. Later, they are both seen to be concerned that something is wrong with the Miracle, asking if they'll still have the money for the orphans. But at some point, after lighting a candle, not knowing the Miracle is a gas leak, Homer and Ned come charging at them to stop them from lighting candles, tackling them both to safety, but they both end up hurting the orphans, and the sight of this from the town kills Praiseland because it looks like they were just attacking the poor orphan siblings. In Simple Simpson, Patches and poor Violet seem upset that the children's hospital is closing down. They're escorted away by the mayor's bodyguards to make way for the new cosmetic surgery. Poor kids, they can't catch a break. And then the final time they are seen is in Friend with Benefit, where they are seen running a stand for the school club, or a school club called Children Without Phones. Then, that is the last time we see them. Also, poor Violet is voiced by Tress MacNeille, and Patches is voiced by Pamela Hayden. So, when were Patches and poor Violet added to TapTal? Well, they were first added during Winter 2015, where they are the final prize of Act 1. So, they're free. Cool. Or at least they were first free. They don't appear to be in the main quest line, but they have their own personal one. In it, they find some money, buy some pills, and then give to charity themselves. Sweet kids. They were both re-added during Winter 2016, 22 for 30 episode tie-in, and Invasion Before Christmas, re-added for 100 donuts. In Moe's arc, they were added to a mystery box, and they were also added to the Youngster box during Thanksgiving 2018, Simpsons Babies, All-American Auction, Blogsgiving, and Northward Bound. And, on top of that, they were added to the yearbook, meaning that Patches and poor Violet can be obtained during any event or at any time via the yearbook. Very cool. Let's have a look at their tasks and animations. So Patches and poor Violet have a bunch of non-unique, non-animated tasks, including sneak an ice cream for 60 minutes, go on a field trip for 60 minutes, catch a movie for 2 hours, and then they have a bunch of non-unique, non-animated 4-hour tasks, including learn by fun, put coins on the rails, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, and play with the interactive exhibits. They have 3 8-hour non-unique, non-animated tasks, including attend a wizarding school, get brain freeze, and get caught in the webs. Their unique non-animated tasks include buy a medicine pill for 60 minutes, give to charity for 12 hours, and have watered down soup for 16 hours, and finally, sleep on the floor for 24 hours. That one is sad. They have 2 animations, the first of which is work hard for money for 4 hours, so let's have a look at that one. Meh, it's alright. The second animation is Make the Most Out of Life for 8 hours, so let's have a look at that one. Bit better, I guess. So that's it for Patches and Poor Violet. Overall, not terrible characters, but certainly nothing amazing, sadly. So there are 40 points to be awarded to each character. The first set of points is for the character translation in the game. For this, I give Patches and Poor Violet a 7 out of 10. They have the general theme of the poor parentless children, kids going for them. Christmas makes sense for them, but what is weird is in Tapped Out, they are made to look a lot less sickly from the show. I decided only just to deduct a single point for this though. I don't think it's a major deal because it's pretty inconsistent how sickly they look throughout the show anyway. The second set of points is for the way they were added. Like I said, Christmas makes sense for them. The particular update they were added, of course winter 2015, made them fit in quite nicely into the prize track and the quest line, so I'll give them a very generous, very generous, just because I honestly think they were added in a perfect way, a 10 out of 10. Honestly, no issues in the particular way they were added whatsoever. Solid Christmas characters for sure. A further 10 points are given for quest lines, tasks, and animations. Honestly, nothing in this realm is that amazing. I think the quest line is mediocre. I think the animations aren't particularly amazing, so I'm going to go for a 6 out of 10. I think that's more than fair. And the final points are for the looks and unique features. I won't deduct any more points for the visual translation because I've already deducted a point there, but they sadly don't have voice or any unique features. They're in the yearbook, which is a plus, so I think a fair 7 out of 10 is reasonable enough for them. That makes Patches and Poor Violet get a fairly decent, maybe a bit too nice, but maybe I'm being nice to them because they're sickly orphans, but they get a 30 out of 40 overall. Not bad for the poor kids. Anyway, let's spin that wheel and see who's next. Let's spin that wheel. Alright, next character that we are doing a spotlight on is Louis? Oh boy, that's a tough one. I don't know if I can cover all of his appearances. Damn, I hate it. I actually hate the fact I've got such a... He's not even like a major character. You know, it's not Homer, but it's just a lot of appearances to cover. Well, it's going to be delayed, but I'll do it. Don't worry. It just won't... It might be 3 weeks by the time I get out. Who knows? It might be next year by the time it's out. Alright, Louis, sure thing.